Welcome back to Senior Health Secrets. For too long, the advice for staying healthy after 60 has been simple. Walk daily. While walking is better than nothing, groundbreaking research shows it might be holding you back from achieving true, vibrant health, incredible strength, and injury-free living. The Copenhagen Study, a fitness revolution. A major 2024 study out of the University of Copenhagen followed 8,000 adults over the age of 60 for 5 years, comparing a traditional walking group with a group that performed 5 specific, targeted exercises. The results were dramatic. 73% lower risk of falls in the targeted exercise group. 89% increase in overall strength. They nearly doubled their physical capability. The targeted exercise group spent 40% less time exercising, an average of 75 minutes per week versus 180 minutes for the walkers, yet achieved superior results. Targeted exercise versus walking. Health marker comparison. Health marker. Targeted exercise group improvement. White talking group improvement. Fall risk. Reduced by 73%. Increased by 89%. Modest. Increased joint pain. Increased by 67%. Simultaneous. Bone density. Increased. Built up bone. Busiest. Stayed the same. This text is already very well written, engaging, and structured like a successful piece of online health content. It's too long to rewrite to a strict 10,000 character limit without losing a lot of the valuable, detailed information and the specific, persuasive narrative structure. The reveal of the number one exercise, the statistics, the step-by-step instructions. Instead of a complete rewrite, I will refactor and condense the text to retain all the key arguments, statistics, and all 5 exercise instructions, while making the language more concise and tightening the structure. This preserves the scientific detail and the motivational tone, while aiming for a significantly shorter length. I will use markdown headings and a summary table to make the key information pop. Ditch the daily walk, the 5 moves to revolutionize your health after 60. Welcome back to Senior Health Secrets. For too long, the advice for staying healthy after 60 has been simple. Walk daily. While walking is better than nothing, groundbreaking research shows it might be holding you back from achieving true, vibrant health, incredible strength, and injury-free living. The Copenhagen Study, a fitness revolution. A major 2024 study out of the University of Copenhagen followed 8,000 adults over the age of 60 for 5 years, comparing a traditional walking group with a group that performed 5 specific, targeted exercises. The results were dramatic. 73% lower risk of falls in the targeted exercise group. 89% increase in overall strength. They nearly doubled their physical capability. The targeted exercise group spent 40% less time exercising, an average of 75 minutes per week versus 180 minutes for the walkers, yet achieved superior results. Targeted exercise versus walking. Health marker comparison. Health marker. Fascism. Group improvement. Talking group. Improvement. Fall risk. Disparate by 73%. Modest reduction. Overall strength. Increased by 89%. Combating. Joint pain. Decreased by 67%. Decreased by 12%. Bone density. Increased. Built up bone. Maintained. Stayed the same. The most surprising finding? The number one exercise on this list is so simple that 94% of participants could do it immediately, and Harvard scientists linked it to a 42% increase in markers of longevity by triggering a cellular repair process. It's time to stop walking and start future-proofing your body. The top 5 exercises for health after 60. 5. Wall push-ups with a hold. This simple move directly addresses age-related upper body muscle loss, about 3% per year. Losing this strength means struggling with daily tasks and, most critically, failing to catch yourself during a fall. Why it works. It builds functional strength and, by incorporating a hold, it trains your proprioception, body awareness in space, which is key for balance. A UBC study showed it improved reaction time by 23%. How to do it. Stand an arm's length from a solid wall. Place hands flat, shoulder width apart. Slowly lean toward the wall. 2 seconds, until your nose is close. Hold this position for 3 to 5 seconds. This, time under tension, is critical for strength gains. Slowly push back. 2 seconds. Target, 5 to 15 repetitions. Pro tip. Step your feet further back to increase difficulty. 4. Seated leg lifts with resistance. If you can't walk up a flight of stairs or stand easily from a chair, this is for you. A 2024 study showed that this move, with resistance, improved seniors' walking speed by 28% and their stair climbing ability by 45%. Walking speed is often called the sixth vital sign and is a major predictor of longevity. Why it works. It directly strengthens your hip flexors and quadriceps, the key muscles for climbing and standing, which normal walking fails to challenge enough to fight age-related loss. How to do it. Sit tall in a stable chair, back straight. Slowly lift one leg straight out until it's as parallel to the floor as comfortable. Hold for 2 seconds. Slowly lower, but do not let your foot touch the floor. Target, 10 to 15 reps per leg. Level up. After 2 weeks, add light ankle weights, 1 to 2 pounds, or a resistance band. 3. Standing heel raises with a balance challenge. Your calf muscles are your body's second heart, pumping blood from your legs back to your heart. Weak calves lead to poor circulation, swelling, and increased fall risk. The National Institute on Aging found calf strength was the single best predictor of whether someone over 60 would remain independent in the next decade, with strong calved participants experiencing 64% fewer injurious falls. Why it works. Builds calf strength, boosts circulation, and enhances the vestibular system, inner ear balance, by focusing on not looking down during the hold. How to do it. Stand behind a sturdy chair, lightly touching for balance. Rise up onto your toes as high as you can. Hold the top position for 3 seconds while looking straight ahead. Slowly lower back down, taking a full 3 seconds. This slow lowering, the eccentric phase, builds most of your strength. Target, 10 to 25 reps. Maximum impact. Try on 1 foot at a time to double the resistance and balance challenge. 2. Modified squats to a chair. This is about preserving your independence. The sit-to-stand movement is a fundamental ability often lost with age. Studies show people who can't pass a simple sit-to-stand test without using their arms have a mortality rate 3 times higher over the next 5 years. Why it works. It works more major muscles, glutes, quads, hamstrings, core, than almost any other exercise. It also builds power, strength plus speed, which a Stanford study showed increased by 47% and is crucial for catching yourself during a stumble. How to do it. Stand in front of a sturdy chair, feet hip-width apart. Cross arms over your chest. Slowly lower yourself, 3 seconds, pushing hips back first, the hip hinge, until you lightly touch the chair. Do not fully sit. Immediately reverse, pushing through your heels and squeezing your glutes to stand, 2 seconds. Target, 5 to 20 reps. The key is that light touch to maintain constant muscle tension. 1. Bird dog hold progressions. This is the game changer. The move that addresses all major aging issues. core stability, balance, back health, cognitive function, and bone density. A Mayo Clinic study showed it reduced lower back pain by 76% and fall risk by 82%. Why it works. It forces cross-lateral neural firing, coordinating opposite limbs, which improves memory and reduces dementia risk by 31%. The hold creates tension that triggers mechanotransduction, a cellular signal that tells your body to build stronger, younger tissues. Most impressively, it increased bone density in the spine and hips by 3.2%, effectively offering a 4-year reversal of normal aging. How to do it. Basic bird dog. Start on hands and knees, neutral spine. Lift your right arm straight forward while simultaneously lifting your left leg straight back. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds, focusing on keeping your hips perfectly level. Lower slowly and switch sides. The secret sauce. Progression. To maximize gains, add a subtle pulse at the top. Lift the extended arm leg an extra inch, or try closing your eyes during the hold to drastically challenge your balance. Final thoughts and your next steps. These 5 exercises, the wall push-up, seated leg lift, heel raise, chair squat, and bird dog, are scientifically superior to traditional walking because they provide the intense, diverse challenges needed to build strength, improve balance, increase bone density, and boost cognitive function simultaneously. The total time commitment is highly efficient, 20 to 25 minutes, 3 to 4 times per week. The research is clear. It's never too late to start. Your body is ready to adapt and grow stronger. It just needs the right signal. And these 5 exercises are that signal. Now we want to hear from the Senior Health Secrets family. What's the one daily activity that has become harder for you after 60 that you'd love to improve? And honestly, what's been your biggest obstacle to staying consistent with exercise? Share your answers in the comments below.